Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Chemistry is Fun. Today we will deal with the topic in chemistry metals and non-metals. This is part 1 of the chapter meant for class 10. Now first of all we will see some physical properties of the metals. First one being luster. The metals have a shining surface. The metals shine. We know that many metals like gold is having a good shine, that's why it is used for making jewelry. Next is hardness. They are generally hard, but alkali metals like lithium, sodium, potassium are so soft that they can be cut with a knife. These are exceptions. Their state, they exist as solids. The metals exist as solids like iron, gold, silver. Malleability, they can be beaten into thin sheets. They can be beaten into thin sheets, as in case of gold and silver. Thin sheets can be made. Next is ductility. Metals can be drawn into thin wires. Metals like gold and silver can be made into thin wires, which we also see in the case of the jewelry when they are made into jewelry. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Electricity can pass through metals very well. Metals have high density and a high melting point. Very high density and high melting point. Metals are sonorous, that is, they produce a sound when they strike a hard surface. So the bells of the temples or in the school, they are made up of any metal. Metals are sonorous. They make or produce a sound on striking a hard surface. Now physical properties of non-metals. The non-metals, in case of luster, they don't have a shining surface. Next is hardness. Generally soft except diamond. Diamond is a form of carbon. It is the hardest natural substance. So this is another exception. Diamond, which is a form of carbon, is the hardest natural substance. Their state, they exist as solids or gases except bromine. Bromine exists as a liquid. Malleability, they are non-malleable and brittle. That is, they are brittle but non-malleable. If we see their ductility, they are non-ductile. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity except graphite. Except graphite, all non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity, and they have low density and a low melting point. Very low density and low melting point. They are not sonorous. So these are some of the properties. Not sonorous means they don't produce a sound on striking a hard surface. Not sonorous. So with this we can conclude with the physical properties. Now some chemical properties of metals. Today we will see what happens when the metals are burnt in air. Almost all the metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxides. Metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide. Almost all the metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxides. Like when copper is heated in air, it will combine with the oxygen to form copper 2 oxide. Copper is in +2 oxidation state. Copper 2 oxide, which is a black oxide. So the reaction is 2Cu plus O2. This is the equation. 2Cu plus O2 gives 2CuO. This is copper 2 oxide. That is the oxidation state is 2 of copper here. Similarly, aluminium forms aluminium oxide 2Al2O3. The reaction is 4Al plus 3O2 gives 2Al2O3, which is aluminium oxide. Metal oxides, there are certain metal oxides which react with both acids and bases to produce salt and water. They are known as amphoteric oxide. They react with both acids and bases to produce salt and water and known as amphoteric oxides. For example, Al2O3, it will react with HCl also, it can react with NaOH also. So with HCl we get Al2O3 plus 6HCl gives 2AlCl3 plus 3H2O. Whereas with NaOH, Al2O3 plus 2NaOH gives 2NaAlO2 plus H2O, 2NaAlO2, sodium aluminate. Most of the metal oxides are insoluble in water. They don't dissolve in water, but some of these dissolve in water to form alkalis. Some of these dissolve in water to form alkalis, like Na2O solid reacts with H2O to give 2NaOH aqueous. 2NaOH aqueous. Similarly, K2O plus H2O gives 2KOH aqueous. 2KOH aqueous. So I hope students you all understood this topic which we have discussed till now. Now we can just have a small question along with this. Non-metals cannot displace hydrogen from the acids. Why? Non-metals are electron acceptors. They accept electrons. They cannot supply electrons so as to convert H plus ion into hydrogen. Okay, non-metals are electron acceptors. They cannot supply electrons so as to convert H plus ion into hydrogen gas H2. This is the reason. Non-metals cannot displace hydrogen from the acids. I hope students you all could understand the topic which I have discussed today. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video. Thank you.